Welcome back, everybody, to another review here on my channel. Today I'm taking a look at a movie called Alien Abduction. This movie was put out by IFC Midnight Films, and it was available on video on demand, or any type of on-demand services that you have. I think maybe Amazon Prime. It's not available on DVD yet, so the only way to watch it is to order it from any on-demand service. The movie follows a family of 4, and they're out vacationing one night. And I think they're going to try to do a whole weekend thing of camping and everything. And while they're asleep one night, the youngest son, who is he's autistic and he likes to videotape things. That's the way he makes everything normal for him or whatever. He's out videotaping. He just happens to wake up in the middle of the night, and he walks outside and he sees this light. So he wakes up his brother and his sister, and he makes them look at it too. And they notice that there's these lights that appear in the sky. So they see the lights move and everything, and all of a sudden the lights just go straight into the ground. And they get scared. They wake up their parents, but the parents don't see them. The next morning they end up waking up, and everybody in the town is gone. There's nobody there. They drive around. There's just nothing inside. There's cars on the side of the road where people have just left the cars. And they're really confused. They don't know what's going on. They have no idea of anything. And they get to this tunnel, and the tunnel is all blocked by debris and cars and everything. So they think the only way they can get to the end of town is to walk through this tunnel and get to the other side. And so the son, the two sons and the dad decide to go down in the tunnel, and they get about halfway down, and we see what is an alien type creature. We don't really get a good glimpse of it, but the alien appears and pretty much attacks the dad, and the two sons run off back to the mom and the sister, mom and daughter, and they all run away. First off, I should have mentioned this, that the movie itself is a found footage movie, where everything is point of view, of course. So the youngest son, the autistic kid, is the one who is videotaping everything. But anyways, back to the plot, where the youngest son and the oldest son get into the car with their mom, and they leave, they take off. This is where it gets really interesting, because from then on out, you're wondering what these creatures look like, what's going to happen. And immediately from the very beginning of the movie, the stuff starts going down. Right as soon as the movie starts, everything starts happening. And it's very interesting and really cool how they did that. Usually everything likes to build up to movies in this type of story, where they take 30 minutes to get everything going and get the characters going. But no, this one, right off the bat, just gets right into it. And I really like that about this movie. But anyways, the mom and the son are driving around, trying to get back in town so they can get help to come rescue the dad. And when this happens, just all of a sudden, these just thousands of blackbirds just start falling onto the car. Everywhere in the world, or everywhere in the town, they just start falling everywhere, and it's actually a really intense moment. The first time I saw it, in the trailer, when I saw it, I immediately stopped the trailer, and I was like, I have to watch this movie without anything else ruined for me. I want to see this movie in all the intensity that you can, and just give me everything. So I stopped the trailer and went and watched the movie immediately. But once all these blackbirds start falling, that's when everything just starts happening. They have to get out of the car. They have to go into the woods to find a local house so they can make a call. And they actually go in the woods. They get to the house, and it's this redneck guy who doesn't really believe him at first until he sees one of the aliens. So then he tries to help them, but he doesn't want to help them too much because he's still looking for his brother who disappeared that following night. So he decides he's going to go and help go look for his brother and leave the family at his house. Then the aliens come and they attack the people at the house, and they have to hide in the cellar or storage area or whatever, which actually creates another intense moment of the film as well. There's several really intense moments of this movie. I advise you to watch this movie alone or with somebody who doesn't distract you, or without any distractions whatsoever. Just really get into it. It helps quite a bit. But I'm not going to ruin the ending for it, but the idea for the ending was a little bit cliched, but interesting at the same time, the way that it's done, because I thought that the way they did it was really cool. But it's still a little bit cliched. That's the only fault with it, is a little bit cliched. The filmmaking of the movie is really good. I thought the camera work was excellent. The acting is so, like the son is probably not the best actor to play an autistic kid, but he does the job okay. The rest of the dad and the brother are phenomenal. I think they did a really good job. But everybody else is just so and so. The redneck guy, he also, as soon as I first saw him, I was like, I don't really care for him. But then further into the movie, I liked him more and more and more, and wanted to see him be a part of the story more. The special effects works. I had no idea. I went into this movie completely blind, not knowing anything about it except for half a trailer that I've seen. But the alien creatures were designed and created by the Kyoto brothers, who are responsible for doing Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Critters. So the special effects and everything look really good, and they're really well done. So I was very shocked and surprised to see that whenever when the credits were rolling through. I was like, wow, the Kyoto brothers did this. I had no clue that they were even involved in a movie like this. But it was, all in all, it was a really good movie, and I keep trying to tell people about this, and everybody just keeps passing it up. Just be like, oh, it's another found footage movie. Oh, it's another alien abduction movie. But it's done really well. It's very intense, and I just highly recommend this movie to anybody who likes those two types of movies, or one or the other, or good movies in general. I'm really looking forward to see what everybody else thinks of this movie, specifically because I've not talked to anybody who has seen it yet. I'm the only one that I know of that's seen it. So if you guys have watched the movie Alien Abduction, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you like this movie? Were the effects good? Do you think anything could have been done better, or what? Just let me know. I'm really interested in hearing what everybody else thinks about it. But the movie is Alien Abduction, put out by IFC Midnight Films. Definitely give it a chance. Watch it if you can. It's really good. I have no idea when the movie will be available on DVD. Right now, it's only available on video on demand. But go out there, check it out, and let me know what you think. And thanks again for watching another review here on my channel. See you guys.